Strome softly off the glass. Frank Vatrano, who has been red hot to start off this season. 11 goals already. Tracked it down, back to the point, and that long slap shot from Cam Fowler. Josi pokes it back towards the point. An intercept by Vatrano. Out to Adam Henrique, shorthanded. Looking for a return. Vatrano. The backhander denied by Juuse Saros. Shorthanded, and a terrific look for the Ducks.
And for a lot of coaches, you love to see this. Vatrano highlighted along the boards, makes a good defensive play on the penalty kill, keeps his feet moving. He's absolutely flying up the ice.
For a long time, he will quarterback here with this second unit for Nashville. Wrist shot, glove save is made by Gibson. That's around the dasher. Funny bounce off the side glass, off the outside of the Anaheim net. Ryan Strome lost the puck, thrown towards the net. Pad save made by Gibson. Lauzon crashing in. He puts it behind the net. Booty back to the point. Fabro across for the one-timer by Josi, and that's on net, or rather McCarron by Gibson. Fabro keeps it alive at the point. And more offensive zone pressure. Put on net, Lauzon. Saved by Gibson. Banks one off the boards to Sissons. Nice handle by Parssinen through center. Parssinen with a drop. Deadens it on the line. And a long backhander. Gobbled up by Gibson. Off the Lauzon look. Cody Glass in the corner. Walks it to the half boards. Down to the goal line. To the forehand. Flapping it high and wide with Sissons. And that allows O'Reilly across Evangelista. Swings one back to Forsberg. Forsberg, wrist shot, glove save made by Gibson, and he will hold. Forsberg to the half wall on the near side. Now it is Josi, takes the shot. Forsberg, wrister, that caught some iron, and stays out of the net. A blistering wrist shot from Forsberg, solved Gibson, but caught the post. And now it is Josi, one-time drive, and Gibson slides from right to left to take one away from O'Reilly.
Responsible both teams, not trying to force a change.
Silverberg sets up Max Jones. Save made by Saros. Possibly the best test he has seen so far. And a penalty is now upcoming in his skates. Fowler keeps it alive. Power play almost over. Wrist shot. Karam's just wide. Looking for it. Juuse Saros. Out of the box is Carrier.
From his perspective, but to no avail.
Forsberg with the final minute approaching here in the period. Fires one, saves Gibson through traffic. He made it look awfully easy.
Exactly.
Nyquist up high to Josi. Here is Forsberg again. Another try, another save made by Gibson. Trusted his positioning. Into the trapezoid to Nyquist. Held by O'Reilly. Walked in by Carrier. Got it on net. And a rebound. Score! Forsberg! Bats it out of midair. It's an even strength goal, and it breaks the ice. The Predators on the board as Forsberg has his 7th of the season.
And third efforts on this play. Pred's doing a nice job with the puck movement. Keep an eye on Forsberg in front of the net, number 9. Opens his blade on the tip. It goes up and over the air. And I thought the World Series was over, but he had different ideas. This is a bunt. He bunts this one, number 9. Watch him here as he'll bunt it.
Grooves sent one right through the slot. McCollum back to the point. That shot on net. And a pad save is made by Juuse Saros, then missing the net. And that's scaled off the glass by Carrick. A chance, possible odd man rush. Johnston puts it on net. Saros moving to his right, made the save. Gibson was ready. Silverberg watches that pass flow through, ends up centering pass, and a save made by Juuse Saros. He took one away from Max Jones.
That's the same one-timer he worked on this morning in the pregame skate. Shoot.
Power play just about over. It is now over. One-timer there. Save made by Saros. Games when they have scored first, which is an anomaly, to say the least, as they're trying to hold on to this lead tonight. Roman Josi on net. Save made by Gibson through traffic. Run across the line by Carrick. Wrist shot sails wide. And Karam's all the way out to Silverberg. On net, blocker save made by Juuse Saros. To Nyquist. Down low. Forehand. Glass pulls it into the paint. And looking for it at the side of the net as well was O'Reilly. The back pass, though, from Forsberg into the skates of Forsberg. Unable to clear, though, is Fowler. Taken back by O'Reilly. Snap just wide by Nyquist. It may have glanced off the blocker of Gibson. O'Reilly moves in, wrist shot. There's a blocker save made by Gibson. 33 seconds to go on the power play. Controlled again by Josi. Nyquist right back to Roman Josi. Fakes the shot. Down to the goal line. O'Reilly puts it off the shoulder of Gibson. Yossi with a drive. Score! Roman Yossi on the power play. 2-0 Nashville.
Outstanding efforts by Ryan O'Reilly. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, and Gibson up to the task. Watch Roman Yossi. That is an absolute BB. Top shelf. And I'm sure his good friend Roger Federer will be proud of that one. That is an ace.
Off to McTavish on the move. Drop to Vetrano. Moves in behind the net. Vetrano in the far corner. Vetrano saucers a pass to Fowler with some room. Wrist shot. Score! The Ducks are on the board as Cam Fowler, a wrister to beat UC Saros. And we've got a 1-goal game.
Frankie Vetrano that engineers this entire play. Zone entry. You're expecting him to be a shooter around the net. Stop up, draws triple coverage, goes across the rink over to Cam Fowler, and Fowler one leg over the fire hydrant, makes no mistake. This one glances off the defender, and you'll see it just sneak inside that short side as it glances off Del Gaizo.
Pivots into the trapezoid. Fights his way through contact and stumbles, lost his balance. Now a Vakanainen exit. Terry, right down Broadway. Shot, score! Radko Gudas ties the game at 2. The defenseman got loose between the circles.
Radko Gudas. Now, here they come on offense, do the Ducks, and Radko Gudas is going to time this one perfectly. I mentioned earlier about coming down Broadway. Gudas literally right down the other side of Broadway, unchecked in the slot. That's a frustration thing for the general manager, Barry Trotz. Watch Gudas 7 and white in the middle of your screen. I mean, he comes down unscathed.
Handle the puck behind his own net, but Radko Gudas.
Yeah.
Henrique, after that rink-wide pass. O'Reilly the first to it, throws it out in front of his own net. Radko Gudas takes the shot. Vakanainen tries one. Score! Urho Vakanainen, the assist to Radko Gudas. And Anaheim has come from 2-0 down to take the lead.
Just said he's back. Radko Gudas keys this play, and it's a nice forecheck effort here by the veteran Adam Henrique. F1. Kaloran, the veteran. But look at Gudas. Sells the shot. D to his partner Vakanainen, who wires this one. Watch Radko Gudas. 7 in the middle of your screen in white. Look at him drifting. Support up ready. Little touch pass over to Vakanainen.
O'Reilly wins the draw. It's up to Barry. Looks the back pass. That shot through traffic. Save made by Gibson. It's loose on the doorstep. Gibson. Snow Angel in the blue paint to make sure he covers up. Pass Gibson.
This is street hockey extraordinaire. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's Parsonen. The draw loose in the circle. Kaloran behind the net. Skates out the final few seconds. That's another third period come from behind win for